This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Lailli Mirza. Let me show the wonderful lady. Hello, sweetie. How are you? So Lailli Mirza has a YouTube channel. Check it out. Big YouTuber. Link will be posted in the description box underneath my video to her channel, in particular to the video that we're going to be touching base on and commenting on today. Be sure to check out that video to sum it up and to follow this lovely lady. Thank you, Lailli, for popping in. Bye. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Hermès. Lailli has had an experience at the Hermès store. Now, you know, we've been talking about Hermès in the past couple of weeks and months already, and it's such a saga. It's a never-ending drama with this brand, and this brand is just digging itself a little bit deeper and deeper into its own grave, or so it seems, from scandal to scandal. Of course, up until now, we've had this a journey. Of course, the crop is here as well. So we've had Hermès. Today, the crop is for you, girl. Is it though? Let's see. But so you gotta go on this journey, the Hermès journey, to get your Birkin, to get your Kelly, to get your Constance. But, well, it seems like you need to go on a journey for even more. It's not even the bags anymore. They're pushing it. They're pushing it even further. So, Lailli has, this particular video, I think, was shot in Dubai, well, in the Emirates. And she went to the Hermès boutique to purchase something. And I have a little tiny snippet of her original video. The full video, you can go and check it out on her channel, and I do recommend you go and see it. But I'm just going to show you the little snippet that is important for us to analyze the situation a bit better. Let me show it to you right now. Oh, but before I show it to you, thumb up the video and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube if you haven't already. Always forget to say this. Sorry, my bad. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Superdacob all spelled together. Gain access to extra perks there as well. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already joined. Without you, the Passion Bunker would just not be as splendiferous as it is. This video is being filmed live in front of a virtual audience. I film live every Saturday. Come join the fun every Saturday and be part of the virtual audience. So I have my co-chatters here with me in the chats. So we're going to discuss the situation together. As we, sorry, lost my shoes. As we discuss it together, first we got to watch it together. So let me get to the video. Let me show you the video, guys.
Let me just tell you something about Hermès that I don't like, and honestly I don't care if they blacklist me here, because you know what you're doing is unethical, and I don't care anymore. I'm not going to be shopping with Hermès Dubai. I went in just for a browse. I wasn't looking to buy anything. I saw this pair of sandals, really wanted to get them, but they didn't have my size, and they told me they were getting a new shipment the following week. So I went back the following week, which is when I picked these up, with my bag insert. Now, to buy these shoes, I had to jump through a few hoops because he wasn't offering them to me. I went in, I asked him for the nude Hermès Oran sandals. Like, come on guys, these are nude, right? They look nude. They're nude, beige, whatever you want to call them. He was like,
no, we don't have them.
They went out, and I know that Hermès have stuff in the bag. They just don't want to sell to everybody. Then I was like, oh, what a shame. Okay, fine, let me just buy something else whilst I'm here. So I bought the bag insert because I saw it on display. I bought like 5 new Twillies, which I forgot to show you guys, but who cares about Twillies anyways. Then I was looking at other shoes, wasn't planning on buying anything, but he's like,
actually, madame, I've just realised we have another pair of shoes which I feel like you might like.
and I was like,
Okay, what are they called? Can you show me them?
he's like,
Yeah, sure, what's your size?
I was like,
36, but I'll take a 37 if you have it.
because usually I say this all the time, your feet swell in heat, especially in summer, which is when I wear these sandals. So I was like, yeah, 37 will work. My sister's a 37, so she can wear them too. He brings out these shoes, and I was like,
Oh, these are the ones I wanted.
he was like,
Oh, these are not beige, they're taupe.
I was like,
Okay, can I just have them, please?
after I've spent 7K already in the store.
Yeah, sure, you can have 2,000 dirhams worth of shoes.
Thank you so much. Why do I have to jump through hoops to get a pair of stupid shoes? It's not happening anymore. I'm not doing it.
Alrighty. So there's a point here. So Lailli says at the beginning of the video, of this snippet, I don't care if Hermès blacklists me, if they don't want to sell anything to anyone, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to complain. And then she explains the story, right? That, you know, she wanted the Oran sandals in the beige skin tone, which then the seller said it's taupe. But you know, she goes to the boutique. They say they don't have it. If that's all you wanted, then why purchase all the 5 twillies or whatever it is and this and that? I mean, okay, if that's what you want, they don't have it. Thank you, bye. But no, here's the twist. So she purchases some, she mentions a bag, twillies, this and that. And then at the cash register, the guy's like, the sales associate, maybe we do have a pair of shoes for you after all. And I'm like, oh my God. So now the Oran sandals are our Journey product as well. And then he had the shoes that she wanted. He even had the nerve to correct her. She's like, yeah, those are the ones I wanted. Those are the beige I wanted. He's like, it's taupe. I'm like, yeah, already. So the sales associate corrects me on the color like that after they took me to the cash register with stuff with things that were not on my priority list to purchase. And then you have the audacity to correct me after you kind of proved to me that you lied about the stock in your store. You lied that you didn't have them. You were caught in your own lie. And now you're telling me, oh, I did not lie. This is not beige. This is taupe. Bitch, come on. So she bought everything in the end. He gave her the sandals on top. She paid everything and left. And is now complaining in a YouTube video. And I'm like, Lailli, let me tell you where it's at, girl. This is where I don't agree with you. You had to, in my opinion, okay? So this is where it's at. You have all these products that you kind of don't really want, but you're there anyway, and you have the money, so you might as well buy something. So you're at the cash register. You haven't paid yet. With your 5 twillies, your bag, and all the other stuff you don't really want. That's a whole other can of worms. Why buy it if you don't want it? But that's an issue for another day. Let's say you kind of wanted the stuff. You didn't seem very happy about the stuff. You didn't even want to show your stuff in the video. You're like, I don't care about that anyway. I don't even want to show the twillies. I don't care. You were pissed off. Okay, I get it. So you're there at the cash register. This is what I would advise you to do. This is what you should have done. My personal opinion, humble opinion. At the cash register with all that stuff, you're about to pay. And then the sales associate is like, oh, sorry. I think I'm channeling an Oran sandal after all for you. Yes, my magic crop, Hermès crop is channeling. Yes, we might have an Oran sandal for you. Check this one out. And she's like, oh, but that's the one I wanted in the color that I wanted. And he's like, that's not the color you wanted. This is the taupe. Okay, the first thing I tell him is like, okay, bitch. First and foremost, now that I see that you have the sandal, I think I've changed my mind. I don't want the twillies in the bag. That's one option. And you see how he reacts. And if he continues being a bitch, then you say, you know what? I don't even want the sandals. Actually, I don't want anything. You're a total douchebag and your attitude sucks. Goodbye. We're done here. But instead, you bought everything. You bought the twillies, you bought the bag, you bought the sandals, and now you're pissed off in a video about it. And that's where things are wrong. What you should have done is you tell him, not with me. You don't play these games with me. You don't play these games with me, and I do not want to play these games with you. So thank you very much. I don't want to buy this stuff anymore because your attitude has made me feel disgusted towards these products, disgusted towards this brand, and towards its disgusting and vile marketing strategies. So I do not want to be complicit in this. I'm not buying your shit. Oh, and by the way, I'm a major YouTuber and I'm going to make a video to expose you bitches. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Ciao. That's what she should have said. Instead, passive, bought it all, and then complains in a video on YouTube. No, it's either or. Sure, you could do both, which is what happened, but then be consequent about it. Then just stop buying there. Expose them for what they are. It would have been more strong as a statement to say, I didn't want to buy it anymore. They just made me sick to the stomach with it. That's all I had to say. It's a very simple video. And this is the more Hermès drama. And we as social media presences and personalities, whatever the hell you want to call us, we feed into this as well. By making those videos, you don't turn people off of the journey, but you actually feed into the FOMO even more by saying, I got it anyway, because the FOMO got to you, because the FOMO ultimately made you buy them, even though he treated you like crap. Not only did he lie to you that he didn't have them, but after he exposed himself for the lie, he told you, had the nerve, the audacity to correct you and say, well, you never requested taupe, you requested beige. Like, that's when really, that's where Dacob draws the line. Like, somebody dares be like that to me. Listen, maybe I wouldn't use the bitch word and all that stuff, but I would definitely be, I would definitely stay calm, okay? But I would tell that person, you just lied to me. And now that you have exposed your own self, you're trying to cover up by making me sound like an idiot by telling me that I did not request this color, that I requested another color, which is basically the same color, taupe and beige, give me a break. And you expect me now to purchase the bag, all of the twillies, and these shoes on top, and thank you graciously for allowing me to give you money that I have earned. In which a twisted world do we live in? Or in which twisted world do you think we live in? Because I don't live in that world and I don't want to live in that world. So I'm not going to partake in these games. But I will most certainly make a video about this because thank you for creating content for me. And I will share this with all my viewers. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Done. Done. You don't need those freaking Oran sandals. They're ugly anyway. I know they're a status symbol and they have that H on them and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. But there's how many unboxings of the frickin' frack, click and clack, Oran sandals and Birkins can we watch anymore? Like, you know, we're done. We're done. We're done here. Let's move on. Wouldn't it be amazing if we allowed Hermès to play its own little game where nobody shops there anymore and then like they just gotta interact with each other, the sales associate. Imagine this. The sales associate in an empty shop, you know, plays with the other sales associate. One sales associate asks the other sales associate, hey, do you have a Birkin? And then the other sales associate, I'm so sorry, we don't have a Birkin. Do you have a Birkin? And then the sales associate A says, oh, I'm so sorry, we don't have a Birkin. Do you have a Birkin? You know, it's like when you make Alexa talk with Siri, and they kind of just keep talking. Literally, I envision, this is the future for Hermès that I envision. Sales associate A with sales associate B, asking each other the whole day for a Birkin and reacting like bitches to each other the whole day. Isn't that hilarious? Oh my God, I would love that as a video. Like a 10-hour video of just two sales associates. Hi, do you have a Birkin? No, sorry. Do you have a Birkin? No, sorry. Do you have a Birkin? No, sorry. Because that's how ridiculous it is and that's how ridiculous it has become. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Let me get to the chats quickly. Thumb up the video if you're enjoying it. I'm just making it round for everybody so we don't have to take life too seriously, okay? So take this with a pinch of salt, a grain of salt, and enjoy. Madame Ross says, hilarious. Kate EF says, first, they aren't from Zara, and secondly, they aren't my taste. Rara says, this should be a comedy sketch. It would be amazing, right? Suhang Wang says, be like, oops, you got it in orange too? And repeat it with different colors and just leave. Oh my God, but that's extra shade. Extra shade. If you really want it to be really shady, you go like, oh, you have the taupe. My mistake. Let me see the taupe. Interesting. Do you also have them in orange? You don't. And then they mention some mandarin. Or, my mistake. Can I see them in that color as well? And you just keep piling up whatever they have, and then they have it all there at the cash register, and you're like, You were so kind to me. I have no words to express how kind you were to me. Thank you so much. Goodbye. And you just leave it all there. But that would be really bitchy, like, because then they got to clean up. But at this point, it's part of the game. Yep. You snooze, you lose. Megan, she gave the impression she's so important that how dare they, and have a feeling the sales associate gave her a taste of her own medicine. It's a possibility, but could be a possibility. I mean, she is big enough and young enough to maybe lose a little bit touch with certain dynamics, but I don't know. She comes across as cool though, so I don't know. Preach, if those were at Zara, you wouldn't look twice. A1H says that. Sylvia says, I will never purchase from a rude sales associate. Dora Bell says, those sandals are like grandpa sandals. Jesus says, luxury brand sales associates acting as if they can afford a single item from the brand they're working for with the salary they're getting. MVG says, yes, I agree. Audrey, how you doing, Audrey, sweetie? Welcome to the chats. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, and hence we behold ourselves. Clandestine Luxury says, and a sales associate at Louis Vuitton was a bit of a bore last time I was in there. Went in to buy 2 bags, left empty-handed because I don't reward bad behavior. Good for you. That's the way it should be. Tasaya Shagola. So glad someone finally said it. The bracelets and the sandals are ugly. I mean, to each their own, obvi. But yeah. It's just how many more click-clacks or whatever they're called, how many more of them can you have? Can you unbox? Can you hunt for? They are ugly, says Tasia. My CC88 says, I would have let the Hermès sales associate offended me and walk out. I mean, I would have not let them offend me. No. Stephanie says, I think I would have asked, can I get the sandals without buying the other items? And make the sales associate admit it one way or the other. Oh no, Stephanie, I would not. I would just say, oh, you have the sandals, perfect. Then you know what? I'll just buy the other stuff maybe some other day. Thank you. Like, don't even ask. Don't put yourself in the position where they have the power, because you're the one who's bringing the money. You're the one who's keeping their business afloat. It's your money that keeps their business afloat. I totally agree with you. This taupe remark, honestly, says Orsi. I know, right? Yeah, I don't think they want her commission, says Kate EF. Susie Q says it's called gaslighting. Mohart says, I've watched her videos for some time. Her family always shops at Hermès. The shopping history they must have is huge. I guess when you can't have a price increase 3 times a year, you up the scarcity factor. Interesting point. Su Hong Huang says, the sales associate sounds like he doesn't want some commission. But he got it because she bought the stuff. Adora Bell says, sometimes you don't come up with a good comeback until you have left the situation. Hindsight is better than foresight. Adora Bell, I totally agree with you. We always get the right pun when it's too late. Unless you're a natural born comedian. I envy them so much because they always have the pun ready. Miami 81 says, I would have walked out. Me too. Just saying, says Katia. Oh, and being a known entity at the store and making videos of all the new mini Kellys in every color and never seeing them again could be part of of this story. Just saying. Ooh, KDF, there's shade being thrown in the bunker today. Su Hong Huang says, I would let him know what's good. Oh, Alexa Gallagher says, Dubai has so many people with money, so they can do things like this. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying. Lie to Me 101 says, are these people shopping at Hermès, masochists or something? I don't get the attraction because it seems like Hermès doesn't treat customers very nicely. I'll never buy anything from them. Some sales associates are wonderful, amazing, incredible people. Some are not. Every brand has its ups and downs. So let's not make this a general thing. Bush, to get out my Irish accent. You know, it does leave a sour pickle taste in your mouth, doesn't it? Rara says, clearly the sales associate played her. When he found the shoes and tried to cover, I'd left with nothing. Not one thing. Susie Q says, I have Aran sandals and they're comfortable. I also have Sam Edelman base light sandals that are just as comfortable and have a similar look to the Aran's. P.S. They're $100. There you go. There are alternatives. Suhong Huang, don't enable them to play you, honey. I think it's time to speak with the manager. Yes, queen. Let's Karen it up a little here. KDF says, I would only get the sandals if anything, and I would tell them I know their game. Exactly. If you wanted that, you get that. Megan says, also Hermès should know we don't know every effing color name. That is true too. Alexa Gallagher says, a Twilly is nothing to her because she shops so much. Love her. Yeah, for her, it's like, I got 5 Twillies because I don't care, whatever. Like new colorways, whatever. I don't even unbox them, whatever. My CC88 says, I would be like, why did you lie? The customer is always right. Without sales, nope, walk out. Exactly, Dacob says KDF. Mr. Philip Fabio says, oh my God, Dacob channeling the sales associate. But be sure to subscribe to my channel, to thumb up this video, and become a member today, and get your name here on the sidebar as a co-producer of the Fashion Bar at the end of every video. Thank you guys so much, and also my patrons as well. Thank you for the chats, for joining me. You can join me too every Saturday. I live stream every Saturday, so we get to converse and talk about all of these fun topics together. Fashion and the decadence of fashion, the death of fashion, and the life of the rebirth of fashion. It dies and it's reborn on a weekly basis. That's how quickly fashion turns and goes. But style is forever. The only problem is you gotta have style first to maintain it forever. Till next time, guys, never forget to never give up on love. See y'all soon. Take care. Bye.